Look at the brothers. Look at what they are about to offer to God. Look at the altars. An altar was a raised platform, usually made from stones or dirt. It was a place of death. The altar held up the offering between heaven and earth, between God and man. Whatever was offered on the altar was to be burned with fire. God always upholds justice, but wants to show mercy. How could he do both? How could he punish sin without punishing the sinner? Long after the time of Cain and Abel, God told the prophet Moses, "The life of a creature is in the blood, and I have given it to you to make atonement for yourselves on the altar. It is the blood that makes atonement for one's life. He is to lay his hand on the head of the burnt offering, and it will be accepted on his behalf to make atonement for him." What does atonement mean? It has to do with paying the required ransom price so that sins can be covered, cleansed, and forgiven. In Old Testament times, God told people that he would accept the shed blood of healthy lambs, rams, goats, bulls, and doves as payment for their sins. Such blood would provide atonement, a covering for sin, but only until the day God provided a perfect sacrifice to pay the true price required by the law of sin and death. Now look at Cain and what he's about to offer to God. What a beautiful selection of fruits and vegetables! How hard he had worked to produce this offering. But it could not cover his sins because it had no blood, no death payment. Look at Abel and his offering. What a sad sight! The little lamb is bound and about to die. Do you see Abel laying his hand on the lamb's head? Because Abel believed God's plan, God took all of Abel's sins and put them on the lamb. Abel is thanking the Lord that although he, Abel, deserves the death penalty, God will accept the lamb's blood as a covering for sin. God's law required that all sinners be punished with death, but God, in his justice and mercy, would accept the death of a lamb in their place. God calls this the law of the sin offering. The law of the sin offering set Abel free from the law of sin and death. But what about Cain?